welcome to break your back.
Let's all play What's My Line?
Game show time. Configuration updated successfully. Testing one last command.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're living in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Thank you for that, host Richie. And Laser, how you doing today? I know I've been missing your stream for the last couple of weeks. I haven't been feeling at my greatest. So I'm kind of slacking on visiting everybody I've been meaning to visit.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Greetings, John. How are we doing today? And it didn't flip on my webcam. I've got one that's off somewhere. Dang it. I gotta find it. I gotta find it and fix it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The Generation Me, because I'm a generation older myself, as you can tell. Well, except maybe Richie. Richie's up there with me. Welcome to the List Wiz Game Show. But how are y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody is doing well, having a very good wrap up as they prepare for Quarantine Memorial Day. But Laser, are you there? Because you are on my list of one-player gamers. Basically, everybody that came by last week and followed basically earned a one-player game shot, and I want to make sure and see if you are there tonight. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have never seen us before, we are very simple. We are a combination trivia word game show. What we do is basically we take variations of your favorite game shows from around the world, doesn't matter where they are, and if we can make them work, we're going to try it. I'm looking at a German one right now. I don't know, I don't get the rules for it yet because my German is so rusty. I can't tell what the host is saying. Yes, ma'am. You were one of those that came by on last Thursday. So I owe you a one-player game where you could actually win something. That's right, folks. All you got to do is follow the channel or subscribe or resubscribe. If you do any one of those, we give you a shot at winning something. So I'll tell you what, if you are ready, because I know you're waiting for Liquid Courage, and I don't blame you. If you are ready, we're going to get things started right off the bat just for you. See, this is special. This is all your time. Nobody can take this away from you. So let's find out just what you get to play. But yeah, it was basically, I've got a whole list of names of everybody that followed on that Thursday night. And I basically owe each and every one of them at some point a one-player game. And the game could be something as simple as trivia. It could be just basically a Price is Right game. It could be just basically a little bit of luck. We don't know. That's what this little screen is designed to determine. So Laser, you get to try your luck at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. All right, so I got to actually go open this one because I cannot run this one from the link or it crashes my system. So give me 1 second to get this one open. But see, that's all you have to do is just show up play, participate. You don't even have to really do anything, and you can actually win stuff. All right, so let's get this slideshow running. And shrink that one down, bring that one up. And all right, and the rules of this game are very simple. It is just like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You can stop at any point where you're not comfortable with a question. Now, I will tell you the one difference between my game and the regular game is questions don't necessarily escalate. They kind of bounce from harder to easier. But I will tell you every question is multiple choice. It's just not fair to do it any other way. So, if you are ready, Laser, this is your chance to win. You'll get whammies, wheel spins, a small prize, a vault shot, or you can win one of our 2 large prizes. All right? So with that, we're going to load up the questions. As soon as my slideshow respawns. Doesn't want to respond just yet. There we go. Yeah, it kind of wants to respond. This is, ironically, this is like my heaviest. This is the, yep, it's all answer in chat. All right, come on, computer. Give me, this is the one I always worry about. And knowing my luck is going to like make me restart all my PowerPoints. Because this, like I said, this is... All right, let's do this. Get over here. Come on, computer. Yep, I knew that's what it was going to do. All right, give me a minute. I know how to fix this. Because when we do this one, we basically have to kind of restart it because of, like I said, this is the one I know is buggy. All right, so we're going to close that, and we're going to tell that not to save. All right, let's get the right one open. There we go. All right, so it's going to be 15 questions. All you have to do is A, B, C, and D. All right? So with that, we're going to start with question number 1. And it does take a minute to load the questions up. Howdy Doody had a twin brother. What was his name? Was it A, Howdy Doody, B, Dandy Doody, C, Heidi Doody, or D, Double Doody? Howdy Doody had a twin brother. What was his name? Was it Howie Doody, Dandy Doody, Heidi Doody, or Double Doody? And again, I don't put you guys on a timer on this version because I trust each and every one of you. Because I know most of you guys from LK Show and Broken Buzzer and Third Degree Entertainment. And I'm trying to think of who else off the top of my head. And Smarty Pints. And the only one I can't ever watch is Orange Cat because she basically does it at the same time I do. Or right at the same time. She's the only one I miss out. All right, Laser Girl says, Howdy Doody's twin brother was Dandy Doody. Is that your final answer, Laser Girl? And yes, I have to ask, because I will give you an opportunity to change it if you wish. Change it. I'm going to give you a hint. Change it, like right below it. Because I don't want anybody losing on question 1. Ah, that's going to be your final answer? Is Howdy Doody's brother Dandy Doody? Oh, she's going to go. She is going to go with Howie Doody. Is Howie Doody the brother of Howdy Doody? Oh, it's not. Believe it or not, it's double duty. It is double duty. I know. Don't ask me how they came up with that for a kids show name, but they did. It was double duty. That's not how I wanted to start out. But you know what? Just because I am in a good mood today, we are giving Laser Girl 50 points because she is the first one of the crew that came over last Thursday. And basically, I appreciated that, guys. That was like my biggest participation jump ever. Well, I'll give you a hint. Just remember that question for later because I don't know if I'm going to take it out just yet. I probably will. All right, guys. So we're going to close out that one, and we do not save that. We are going to set up our four-letter word for you. For those of you that have never seen the four-letter word, it is very simple. Right here above, well, it would be above me if my camera would turn me on. Let's see if my camera turns me on. Oh, that came out all wrong. That was not how I was supposed to say that, but all right, let's get the camera on because I need to be on cam, as does my co-host. There we go. My co-host, Paul. At any point, you guys, if you want, you can ask Paul a yes or no question. That is one of the themes from the channel points. The channel points are for Paul, for my co-host. You guys can see them all right down there in the chat in the bottom. I think I'm pointing the right. And it turned me off again. There we go. Right down there in the bottom corner where the chat is. All you have to do for our four-letter word, ladies and gentlemen, is type out that four-letter word. Each letter is in the appropriate spot, reading from top to bottom. And each letter completes a word going across the board. So, for instance, if you think it was, and I'm just going to make up a really lousy word. Hello, Allie. Colt, C-O-L-T. Then we have scam, war, lave, and coat, C-O-T, which I think is actually a word. I think that's actually, I picked one that's actually a word for all four of them. My four-letter words came from morewords.com, and I think they use the U.S. Scrabble dictionary. I think. I'm not sure off the top of my head. So, we are 0 for 1 tonight. That's all right. We're going to change that. We are going to fix that at some point, guaranteed. But with that, we always get started with what is known as our keystone. We've been doing this for 5 years. Oh, and tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is Malibu Rum. And no, I do not have a hydrate command, just to warn you. What we are going to do is the computer is going to pick either a word, a theme, or a topic. It could be movies. It could be a single word. It could be music. It's not facts. But what it is our computer is choosing for tonight's phrase. No, we are not doing Elton John songs again. We have done that one already. Red blank. And I love Elton John. I'm just getting tired of that category actually coming up. Off-limit drinking. Yep, off-limit drinking. So, for what we are looking are 10 words or phrases that start with the word red. R-E-D. Now, you can attach words to it if you like, as long as whatever you attach makes a legitimate phrase. I will tell you in this case, They're all red space blank. So it's all red something. And it picked one that I haven't seen it pick in a long, long time. So, with that, lady. Oh, and before I even get into it, behind 3 of the 10 are winning slots. One of them will get you a 1-player game. One of them will get you a vault shot. And one of them will get you one of our small prizes. Now, the only thing up there that is not a small prize is the die-cast car. But what we have is an Avengers comic novel. We have the Lost in Space Land Rover from the TV series, the original TV series. We have the Racing Champions, and we have the Game of Thrones keyring. So those are our 4 small prizes that are up for grabs at the moment. So behind one of those is a small prize, and one of those 4 could be yours if you can identify the correct red blank phrase that we are looking for. Now, for this game, we always set it up for a 30-minute timer. And the timer has officially started, and I'm only 4 minutes over, which isn't too bad. But yeah, later, I was trying to like point you down to D. Because you were like, it'd be, I'm like, no, go down. Because I always hate losing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the first question. I hate it. But that means I've got to like get some easier questions lined up, I think, for early in the list. Because it's one of the few where it doesn't shuffle them. Allie! Taking Red Rum. Red Rum is on our board. Yeah, a lot of my other games is literally the file is just like X number of questions and then it shuffles them up and puts them in order. That's the only one that I have that is literally what's in the file is exactly how it plays out. So I always tried to make the easier questions at the start. Doesn't always work. But it works a lot better. Hello, Mrs. Tandy. Wow, long time no see, beautiful. How you doing? Doesn't always work. But I am thrilled of the fact that it's the whole game show is actually working. To let you guys know, I finished the chase. It is a combination of the chase and... Oh, my bad. Yes, I can. If I ever forget to do that, let me know. I'll tell you what, since I did that, I'll do some extra time on the end. That was my fault. I didn't even think about that. Red Rose, not there. Red Robin, not there. And if you guys... So we'll do about 3 extra minutes when the timer goes off. So where was I? Oh, so anyway, so like I started to say, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you win something on this show, we're going to ship it to you at some point. It's literally, I just need to get out of quarantine enough so that I can get over to the post office, like when Bubbles is not at the house. So I get in the car and go to the post office. Red Bird, not there. Red One, not there. Redhead, not there. But yeah, I got a ton of international packages that are boxed up. I got to re-customs form them. But I got a few U.S. ones I'm trying to get done so I can get them out. And if you are a NASCAR fan, you know exactly what a red flag is. Red flag did make our cut. Red alert did not. But basically what this is if you guys have ever seen ITV's show, they had a whole variety of game shows, and they would do these lists. And it would be anywhere from 7 items to 15 items. And they would make each one of them worth X amount of euros. I know, that's what's killing me. It's like, I'm afraid to even go to the post office during lockdown, because I don't know when the package is going to actually get out of the post office. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid it's going to sit there and sit there and sit there. I'd rather have it sitting here where it's with me, where it's safe, than at the post office where anybody could get to it or break in and get to it. I'll be honest, that's the only reason I haven't tried. Just because I've heard horror stories that there were packages that were being opened and resealed because the post office, quote unquote, had to make sure they were safe to keep there until they got shipped out. Red dye, not on the list. If I had to pick a hard one, I'm going to say number 9. I don't think any of these are extremely hard, which is a surprise. It picked a bunch that I recognized as soon as it comes up. Exactly, Allie. I am not doing what I did last time, where I sent one package out to Ireland 3 times. Never, ever, ever again. But yeah, that's the only reason I haven't really put a lot of effort into it. I'm keeping everything grouped together so that nobody's stuff gets lost. But yeah, it's one of those where I don't do this by a company. I'm not a company. I am a hobbyist. So everything I do that kind of comes out of my pocket. So I try to minimize the disasters. Now, sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes it just happens. But we try to keep those as few and far between as possible. Anyway, just so you guys know, there is a new command out there called !say. I don't remember the cost on it. But if you guys want to, it's basically a speech. It's the text-to-speech command. So if you guys really want to use it, like you get my attention with it or something, it will cost you, obviously, just a smidge. Red apple, not there. Would you be able to send me your address on Instagram? Yes, I can, Allie. Don't you still have packages from me, or did you already throw those boxes away? I know my address was on them. See, folks, Allie is actually over in Scotland. He is like my cousin's brother's in-law's nephew or something. I forget. But Allie actually has received a few things from me. He has another set of items that are waiting to go out. Not a big pile this time. Unlike Red, who's got like 3 huge boxes I have to ship to Knucklehead. And for those of you guys that are Canadian, do not take that as an insult. That is my term of endearment for anybody from Canada, as a Knucklehead. Yep, something like that. But yeah, I can resend it if you don't have it, Allie. That's why I figured I'd ask if you still had the box. I'm going to say close enough, Michael. I am going to say Red Light District and Red Light are close enough to count. All right, so we got 3 out of 10. So the goal is almost every night to try to make sure we get 8. CA. Well, that depends, because that would be either California or Canada. I'm trying to think, what's the other CA off the top of my head? Crazy's Anonymous? Nah. But yeah, it's my term of endearment for my Canadian friends. And I've got a few on here. That is probably where the most of my shipping ends up going. Although I have shipped to Australia, Belgium. Let me see if I can go through the list of countries. Australia, Belgium, Ireland, England, Scotland, Canada. Nope, Red Reading, not there. I'm forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting? Norway? I think I had to ship one to Dan. No, it wasn't Norway. I know it was an oddball one. Romania. I think it was Romania. U.S. And I forget who else. I know I'm forgetting a country in there somewhere. But yeah, we have been doing this for 5 years. Oh, you know what's missing? I am so sorry. We don't do standard music. Everything we do is literally game show related. So that's all you hear in the background of my show are game show themes. Hello, little French lady. See, we were just talking about one of my favorite knuckleheads. Red Foreman is not there. I know he's in the file, but he's not. He didn't make the cut by the computer. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, something going here, and I don't know what it is. But yeah, guys, I actually finally fixed That's the Question. It actually works now after 3 attempts. This is what happens when you like change your programming style. No, Red Walrus is not in my file. Nope, no Red Sox. I did not put Red Walrus's name in this file intentionally because that's not fair to people that don't know him. But yeah, so we basically give away, and you guys have seen the smalls. The smalls are typically Hot Wheels, 4-inch figures. Do I think the rules will change for sending parcels? I will be honest, yes I do. Because they changed before this mess. I am no longer allowed. Oh, I like that one. Red Hot Chili Peppers. But it's not there. I am no longer allowed, apparently, to put toys and games on a custom form. I have to be a little more specific. So when I get a box of like 17 figures, I can't just put 17 toys. Don't ask me why. Red Button, one of my all-time favorites. Again, if you guys have not seen his Pledge of Allegiance, which reminds me, do not forget, guys, Monday is Memorial Day. Make sure you stand up and just say the Pledge of Allegiance or something. Nope, Red Fern, not there. Yeah, I know. They're like getting really finicky. Because when we go to the post office, we have to we have to read this thing and say you have to swear there's no this, or this. And they added something to it that affected me at some point. And I can't remember what it was. Red Skull, my favorite bad guy. Next to the Riddler. I will always be a Riddler first. Red Skull second. I'm sorry, Red. Um, but yeah, they added something to it, and I can't remember what. And I had to do a double take. And literally, it just means my package gets looked at closer. It's like fragiles, I will admit when I send fragiles. Perfumes I've never sent. One too few D's in red, green, and red fox. But they added something to it that made one of my packages qualified. And the lady at the post office desk, who I've talked to regularly because I was a regular there before this mess, she's like, yeah, they're going to look at your package a little more closely because there was, and I can't remember, I want to say they put toys on the list. I want to say it was toys they put on the little warning thing. It's like, yeah, but I'm not including electronics, no lithium batteries, no perfumes. Doesn't matter. I'm hoping they change that back after this mess. But I got a feeling it's going to get worse for the post office because they are so screwed right now. I found out it's like, you're not thinking much more. Oh, there are some really easy ones up there. Yeah, I play it safe when the rules are lifted. Dude, it's like, Red Rover is... Give me a minute. Come on. There we go. Red Rover is number 6 for laser. All right, so we are at 4 out of 6. We're down to 13 minutes left. Well, actually 16, because I promised you guys 3 minutes overtime because I screwed up something. I forgot to pull the list screen up. So it was like, Allie yells at me. He's like, I can't see it. It's like, oh, thanks, Spock. So 3 minutes overtime when we get down to the 13-minute mark. Or down to the 0 mark on this one. But yeah, I actually got... Hello, Dons. What's good? Red Maple. Not there. So I actually got the chase working. Riser, what is good, my friend? How are you doing? How are you being treated in this Corona world? Sounds like a new song, Corona World. But now, would it be country or would it be pop? It'd have to be country, because then you can sneak the beer references in. Have to be country. Anyway. So yeah, like I started to say, don't forget it is Memorial Day Monday. Even though we can't really go out and do much, you can still go outside. You can enjoy some time with friends at your distancing, of course. It is. My version is actually going to mix because I was fighting with this decision all day, all week while I was working on this. It was like literally I'd get off of work. I'd go find one of the guys to watch for the trivia. Red Dwarf, not there. Red Scarf, not there. Red Corvette, not there. So I'm sitting there and I'm beating my head because it's not doing one thing it's supposed to be doing for the final. I can't get it to basically run timer A and then stop and then restart without flags screwing up all over the place. Because it's supposed to be, if the chaser misses a question, you stop the clock, the players get a chance to answer. But for whatever reason, I can't get that to work. So what I decided to do is we're going to go with the chase and beat the chasers combination. Red wine, red river, red wings, not there. They're doing one constant versus all 5. Yeah, I've actually watched it, and I think it's fair they finally did that way. Because the one complaint everybody had about the chase was players had to buzz in the final round. So that was literally, and that chewed up a second every time. So you lost. If you had a good team, you still lost about 9 seconds and buzz and answer. And I read a quote today. Red book, red apple, not there. Red seed, not there. So I read a quote today from the Vixen. And she goes, the chasers thought it would be easy. They thought all us peons, and not her word, were just fuming because they weren't good enough to get the buzzer and win. She admitted it took them a learning curve to do. She even admitted that. And it was, now you know why what the only part we complained about in the chase originally. So mine is going to be a combination. Red Bull. Do I have Red Bull? No, actually I have Venom around here somewhere. Nope, it will start with the word red, Michael. It will start with the word red. That's why it says red blank. Red sauce, not there. She even admitted it was not as easy as they thought it was. And all of them were getting used to it. They got a lot of practice, though. Contestants don't. So, yeah, it was kind of funny. At least I thought it was. It was like, see, we were right. You were wrong. I don't care what you say. We were right. You were wrong. Now, admittedly, you started to get questions right, which is what burned most of the contestants anyway. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, there you go, Dan. That was my old original quote. That was my original quote. Yeah, that would have been the governess. It was a question on the author of Twilight. And you know how I know? Because I just read up on that one today. Can you say it like the old days? Making your decisions in life is the easy part. Making the right decision is the one that counts, though. I think that's how I used to say it. I think that's how I used to do it. Red Lobster, Red Dirt, Red Planet. All good ones, but not what we were. No, Mark actually played as a player on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The governess, I know, was a lifeline for somebody. That's what I remember. Now, if Mark was a lifeline, I don't remember it. Oh, is my face red? After a certain number of episodes, yes, mine gets that way. I'm trying to remember what Mark won 125,000, I think, on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I think. Red shirt? No, we're not red shirts. We're yellow shirts. We're the captain, the admiralty. We are officer material. Oh, was Mark was a friend for Charlotte? I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one then. I do remember the governess one. And I remember Mark being on the British version of the show. Here's the thing. Oh, and there was the other thing that came up. They were doing interviews with everybody that was on the show. And as you guys know, Mark has done the Australian version, the US version, and the UK version. He was not too nice about UK their selection process for UK contestants. Red October, Red Alert. No, not there, but Laser, she is on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to break Laser's streak? Because she just got the red eye to another slot. I don't know, and I don't know if he meant it the way it came out, but the British producers look for the not so brightest contestants. I haven't figured that one out yet. Yes, they look for the charismatic ones, but according to him, it is a lot easier to get on a game show in Britain. You're just sticking with the red rum. Red rum. Red carpet, not there. I like that one though, little French lady. I need to be on the red carpet. I'm a star. I'm the host of a show. Yeah, that's right, folks. That's what we call this, a show. Where was I? Oh, yeah. But he literally said the U.S. guys are sticklers for getting more capable contestants. The UK guys, or UK producer, I use the word guys, and I apologize. UK just wants people that are likable, that aren't as brilliant. No, he said it wasn't even just for the chase. It wasn't even for the ones where it's competitor, like players versus the studio. It was because he's like I said, he's been on a few of them. He said, unlike Only Connect and Very Hard Question, which I just saw the first episode of today. I love it. It's got some flaws. They need round 3 to be used all the way through. The timer bit, they need that to go all the way through the show. I actually love it. I've already plotted in my head. I'm borrowing it, and I'm going to create it. Red wine, not there. Red horn, not there. Red bricks, not there. Red car, not there. I thought you were just sticking with red rum. Red rum. Red rum. Oh, wait. Where is it? Let's see if I can do this with this one. Where is it? Problem is, all my hats kind of fell over, so I got a lot out of whack. Oh, is that it? There we go. And I can't do this for long because this thing fogs up my glasses fast. Red rum. Red rum. See, I'm already fogging up my glasses doing that. Whew! That is blinding. All right, so we got a minute left on the timer, and then we got 3 minutes overtime, just so you guys know, because again, I goofed to start the show, and I forgot to show the list after the timer was running. Hello, Mr. Showtime, are you awake? Red Devil, not there. Not on our list tonight. So we've gotten halfway through the red blank list. So again, all we are looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is a word or phrase that starts with the word red. And again, I will tell you, everything is red space. So there's no really funny spellings on red to make a unique word. Sometimes that happens. It's called outside the box. And I will usually warn you when there's an outside the box answer up there, but there wasn't one tonight. Red dog? Nope. You're not sleeping, so you guess so. Yeah, little French lady told us it was like you were just 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you come home for a 20-minute nap. Red scent, not there. Hello, Dr. Bunsen. How are we doing? All right, so we are in the 3 minutes of overtime. Again, that was my fault. I messed up. So we got 3 minutes of overtime. Yes! What are you doing, my friend over there? Red green, not there. Red buttons, not there. Red robin, not there. Red Valley, not there. I finished the chase, Russ. I finished it. I like it because it's going to be a I told you it was going to be a combination of the two. It works. You're on temporary. Uh-oh, they got him on duty. And you guys will, for those of you that know our show and know our history, red butterfly, red phone, red letter day, not there. You guys will like who is representing our beast. And I'm probably going to change it out every so often, but not often. Red heart, not there. We're down to about a minute 43. Nope, no red nose day. But I got that's the question fixed. I got the chase working. And it's literally we do all 3 rounds. It's literally there's the opening 1 minute fast fire, which reminds me, I am going to need some assistance. I'm going to say Sunday. Oh, there it is. I was surprised nobody took this one. I was surprised nobody got this one sooner. It was, and again, this is one of the few ones I doubled up. Oh, look at this. Dr. Bunsen is taking over your hot streak, Laser. Dr. Bunsen is taking over your hot streak. Red Panda is on the list. But yeah, it was, ironically, the worst part was I got everything working up until the final. And I could get it so I shut one timer down, the next one would start one. The problem was it kept like, I would have 2 shapes and I'd fill one and then I changed the timer and it would still fill the same one for whatever reason. Even though it wasn't supposed to do that. It drove me nuts until I was like, all right, we're going to go back to the original plan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 7 out of 10 tonight. That's not too bad, actually. So we got 3 empty slots. Nobody called for. And I got to erase Dr. Bunce's name or it'll give him credit. Redheaded stepchild. I would. You know what? Laser, I think I got to give that one to you. I was so focused on the full phrase. So I got to give that one to Laser. She guessed that one early. Now that I think about it, and I said it, and then I'm like, oh. So judgment call. So Laser now has 1, 2, 3, 4 chances. All right, who called? Allie called for a wheel spin. Let's pray this works. No, she had said it before you were here, Michael, I believe. Oh, Allie is the one bad slot on the entire wheel. He just went from 695 whammies to 0. Let me double check. I think Laser got it first, but let me make sure. Yep, Laser had it first. That was before you came in, Michael. So I owe that to her. Number 7. Absolutely delicious number 7. Red velvet cake. It's like nice, moist, chewy, yummy red velvet cake. And number 9 on the list, and I figured this one was going to be the hardest one of the lot, was red cedar. Red cedar was the hard one. Heads out the door to the bed. He's got to go shoot some people now. Ironically, Allie, you've got a second account, and I don't know how you made it, that I haven't touched. It hasn't added any because you haven't used it to log in. But there's an Allie D account and an Allie D 121 account. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to find out who gets their choice of a small prize, who gets to play a one-player game, and who gets a shot at the vault. And we are going to start with, so just so it doesn't confuse me and I can get it off the board, we're going to start with Laser's red-headed stepchild. Nope, redwood would not be considered red cedar. That is that's a very specific tree. Hey, Arch, how are we doing? What is good, Archie? Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Laser gets to try to make up for the earlier not so good Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So with that, now if it comes up Secret Fortune, we're going to redo it because that one's going to take a while and I'm trying to get a quick one in today. I am doing well today, my friend. It was a decent day working. Wasn't a total disaster. Anyway, you can send it. Nope. Actually, I probably could, because I've done that before for other people. I'm hoping for that one. 11 letters. Show me the money. 11 letters again. $1 million money drop. Oh, it is the Monopoly's Millionaires Club. All right, I'm not going to take a chance of breaking anything tonight. Let's go get the one-player game. Yes, I was, Willie. I was actually in the hospital for about 3 weeks. I think a waste of 3 weeks, but all right, Laser, this is your remake chance. Now, the good news is there's no trivia to this one. Absolutely no trivia to this one at all. This is all a little bit of luck, a little bit of strategy. You are going to play Community Chest. It was a combination. I had the combination of pneumonia and flu at the same time. So basically, they thought my kidneys were going to shut down, even though I felt fine. All right. So this is very simple, Laser. We are going to fill all 10 boxes with some number of whammies. 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, and so on and so forth. All right? You're going to choose one box. It's any one from 1 to 10. Whatever's in there, we will put in your selected total. I appreciate it, Willie. Like I said, I just need to get this kind of cleaned up a bit. It's like getting scruffy again. Whatever you pick, we're going to put in the selected total, and that will go into your total whammies. We are then going to double every amount in every box. Yeah, Archie, I'm good. It was literally, they had me on an oxygen machine that I need to return. It was, like I said, I felt fine, but they said it was like catastrophic. And the worst thing was I'd only gone to the urgent care to get a cough taken care of. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to double the boxes after each one, Laser. Your goal will be to pick a box that has more whammies than your last one. Okay? It sounds complex a little, but it's not, because we'll light up which ones are the valid ones. So, Laser, when you are ready, you get to choose your first box between 1 and 10. All right, you're going to take box number 4. Oh, and that's a very good low number, because as you only picked 1,000, we're going to drop that into your total winnings, and we're going to double every box that's left. And guess what? You can't pick a box with less than 1,000 whammies in it. So there is no bad second box for you to pick. So you have 1,000 whammies at the moment, which guarantees you 100 whammies in the store if you do not game out. All right, box number 9 is the other 1,000. It's the other 1,000. All right. Do you take it or give it? You talking about the whammies? Guess what that means? You can't pick a bag of box again. Now, I will admit, I did this in a test run once. You can end up picking like all 10 boxes with very few danger zones. To give you an example, right now, if you picked anything under 16,000, are under 12,000, you can't lose on the next pick. Number 7 is 12,000. All right. So, see, it's another safe one. It is 14,000. Gentlemen, keep that out of here or I will lock you down for a bit. Guess what that means? Laser is on a hot streak because she can't pick up another bad box yet. Guys, knock it off. I am being serious. I don't do this to like... I told you guys, I don't do this for that. You guys want to go act like children? Go act like children somewhere else. All right. Laser says number 1. And she picks 12,000 again. She cannot pick wrong in this game so far, giving her a grand total of 26,000. All right, Laser, there is no reason to stop right now, but right now you are guaranteed a small prize. You can't lose. So, which box would you like? Number 6. And like I said, I've only pulled this off once in my test runs. Number 6 is... What? Uh-oh. It wasn't supposed to do that. It was supposed to double everything. Huh, that's weird. Yep. No, Willie has been nice. It's when he starts acting like that, I don't put up with it and he knows it. Huh. I wonder why it didn't double. It should have doubled. Well, you know what? I'm going to ignore the lose function. Give me a minute. I am going to go fix that. Yeah, because it didn't double like it was supposed to. It stopped doubling, and I think that was part of the problem. You know what? That just means double values. It did the double values, but why did it skip? That's all right. It is definitely a win because it should not have done that. Normally, you know how Las Vegas says, and I just figured out why it skipped. It was, believe it or not, Laser, you were picking those like incredibly well on your own. Because it wasn't doubling the point values. Let's see. All right, so we are going to Control Z, current slide. Let's see if I can get the point value to double like it's supposed to. It's not doubling it, and I don't know why it's not doubling it. Let me go check one more thing. Just sub j is 2 times 2. I have to go figure that one out. I will go figure that one out later. But you know what? That's what we call a win even without my screw up. She literally picked like low values to high values all the way through. So I'm going to tell that not to save. Hello, Russ. So, win by technicality, yes. Sometimes it happens. So with that, Laser, you actually get to claim any one of these 4 items. We have the Avengers comic novel or novelette. It's one comic. It's actually a little bit thicker. We have the Lost in Space Ground Rover. We have the Racing Champions Hot Wheels car. And we have the Game of Thrones keyring. So which of those 4 would you like? Well, see, Laser earned a soft spot because she was actually here. She'd earned a 1-player game earlier. And she did Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And unfortunately, she got the first question wrong. All right, Lost in Space from Johnny Lightning is now officially yours. That will be going to you. That is the Ground Jupiter, I think. I can't remember. So that will be yours, Laser. And I'm going to make a replacement with old school Star Trek. So we're going to put the Star Trek up there. So what I do, Laser, just so you know, is we got you on that. And we put your name on the cardboard that goes with it so I don't mix it up with anybody else. Now, like I said, it will take me a while to get these out. All you need to do, again, no strings, no catches, no nothing else, is send me a whisper or a mail of your mailing address. And where does that little box? Here it is. I'm going to put it in this box just so I know where it's at. Ta-da! Yeah. All right, guys. So where were we? How long is that? It's been there a while. It's been there a while, Russ. Which surprises me. I thought everybody loved Game of Thrones, but apparently the laser engraved keyring just doesn't do it for anybody right now. All right, so with that, let's get back over to the list. Thank you very much for those cheers and bits, Laser. And now, not when you got the Lost in Space mobile. True, but it just depends. Everybody has what they like. There's certain things that appeal to certain individuals. So with that, let's get rid of Who's got the most left? Laser still does. So we got to go with Laser's second guess, which was Red Rover, Red Rover. Can you send another prize over? Let's find out. Oh, nothing there. And that puts us at 2 for Laser, 2 for Dr. Bunsen. So we are going to go with waving the red flag in surrender. No, that's white flag in surrender. Red flag was like, blood. I see blood. I see bulls. The red flag is nothing there. All right, then we turn our attention to Dr. Bunsen. And Dr. Bunsen got the red cross and the red panda. And we are going to go with the red cross / red crescent. Nothing under that one. All right, so we've got a we've got a small prize still up there. We have a wheel spin or a vault shot up there. I keep saying wheel spin, and I don't have wheel spin up there. So the question is it under red velvet cake and red cedar? I hope not. I really, really, really hope not. So let's go with Michael's red light district. Michael, what do you know about the red light district? I just want to know. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, Michael. See, we already having a better night than normal. We are giving away another small prize. All right, Michael. So with that, you have your choice of the Avengers comic. Yeah, it's a comic novel. It is the Borg Star Trek piece, the Racing Champions diecast car, or the Game of Thrones keyring. Which of those would you like? And I'll give you an example of why I asked you guys to send me the address is because I got 3 prizes that I have to throw back into the prize pile because people did not send me their address. So, Michael, which of those would you like? So again, we've got the Borg, the Avengers comic. You have to be here to claim your prize. I don't carry over anymore. Unless you come back before the game officially ends. All right, so if he comes back before we get done with the list, he'll get it. But if not, no luck. All right, so that leaves us with Laser with Red Eye, Allie with Red Rum, Dr. Bunsen with Red Panda, and 2 computer possibles. So, let's go with what the computer said. Red Cedar. No, let's not do the computer because that will spoil all the fun. Let's go with the Red Eye. Flying in with a box of goodies. Oh, thank you. Switch time. That's why I have my executive producer. We are going to go with the Red Eye. Ah, not there for Laser, so no. What did I say? Vault Shot. Is the Vault Shot under the Red Panda? Ah, not there. Which means we are down to the Scotsman. It's one Scotsman versus 2 computer. Allie, you can do this, right? You feeling good about this? I know you are. Because he's feeling like red rum. Red rum. I need to do this every time I say that one. Red rum. Red rum. Ah, not there. Red rum not paying off. So, where was it? It was under, it was under the hard one. It was under red cedar. It was unfortunately under red cedar this time. Lurking fingers crossed. All right, so with that, let's get over. Let me go get this one started. Oh, where'd you go? I watched Lost for 2 seasons and then it kind of got goofy on me. And I have only ever watched 1 episode of Game of Thrones. Ever. No, I'm serious. That's it. 1. Do you like pina coladas? Do you like pina coladas? How about getting caught in the rain? Sorry, I can't do that song. As much as I would like to, I cannot do that song. I'm going to reset this in a second, Bunsen. Because the reason I do that is there are 2 score sets. There is one in the chat, and there is one in the link. If you use the link version, I give you more points. If you do it in the chat,
Ladies and gentlemen, the master of the house, the bunkhouse.
I give you fewer points. All right, so it always pushes this up before I even get started. So, like I said, if you want to use the secret version so nobody sees your guesses, you can use the chat. Just whenever you get to the edit response, click edit. And yeah, if you have problems using the form, let me know, just so I can go debug whatever's wrong with it.
Welcome to Las Vegas and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes.
So this literally takes about 7 minutes at most, I think. Between dogs and network. It's all right. We have ours coming, not this weekend, but supposedly next weekend. And then I get to post doggy pictures again. So yeah, so basically click on that link, Dr. Bunsen. It'll pull up a form. You put your username on it. 2 M's, Allie. 2 M's. I meant to do that before I opened the show, but I goofed. Just put your username in there and your guess. And when it gets to the end, when it says submit, if you want to change it, use the edit response button. And it'll take you right back into the same form. Unlike Spock, who basically did 3 forms one night for the same game. But the forms are going to become part of Chase, Duel, What's My Line, um, what else do I have it for? I'm trying to remember now. I'm trying to remember what else I've got it for. Oh, Jeopardy! Final Jeopardy. And I forget the other one. And I will admit, this is not the greatest picture. I've been trying to clean these up. Unlocked an emoji. Yay! There you go, Allie. In fact, the reason I hadn't cleaned this one up is because the facts on this one are kind of like, eh. I'm looking for some good facts for some people to put in there. Like, I will say, I've got some good ones and some iffy ones. As you can tell, this is an iffy one. Let's see. Hello, Heavy. How are you doing, my friend? What is good? And then tonight, we're going to actually run That's the Question. We're actually going to make That's the Question work. Oh, Michael gave up his small prize. He's going to be so mad when he finds out. I know he is. But yeah, a lot of my pictures are like a lot cleaner because I had bigger starting images to work with. You can tell this is one of the smaller images that kind of got blown up. Because it is so pixelated. Yeah, but I changed all the questions. Or he just give him the Game of Thrones key ring. Yeah, but he won't give it because he's not here. I can't get can't get the address from him. I wonder why it quit rotating. I wonder why it quit rotating. Because I can see where it's trying to rotate, but it's just stuck in halfway mode. High ala mode. Much better. But yeah, that's just weird. It's stuck. And then it does the rotate. No, it's my PC is running slowish. Because it just gave me a few skipped frames. So it's a PC issue at the moment. Kicking it. No, I need this for work as well. No kicking the computer. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Miss Billie Jean King. All right, why are you not revealing? There we go. It is Billie Jean King. And with that, that means we give Dr. Bunsen, because he used the form, a full 25. And Heavy did it in the chat, so we give Heavy, if I can add, or type rather, we give Mr. Chat 10. That's basically the difference between the two. Is try to get you guys to use the forums and get used to them. So again, guys, just so you guys know, Sunday, if you are available and you have Discord, let me know, because I want to do the chase Discordy-ish, sort of. Is that the word I'm looking for? Discord? Because, and I'm actually going to show you guys what I've got for it. So let's shrink that down for a minute. And no, the stream will still be live on Twitch. But part of the play will be audio, because and again, for those of you guys that know who this is, I think you'll like. Oh, I gotta fix that. Hold on. Let me fix something real quick. No, don't. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Don't delete. I busted my butt to make that work. I was gonna use a cartoon character for you, Russ, but I don't have one for you. So this is just a preview. This is just a preview and nothing more. Because Freddie gave me a bunch of these. And they're like people that we've known from the PlayStation days. So Dr. Jekyll is your beast. But it's going to be somebody's going to be taking his place. Somebody will be taking his place. But yeah, I've got the whole thing actually working. And basically what it will be is, I don't want to reveal any of the questions yet. It works beautifully. The timers work. My concern is getting enough questions in on the timer versus lag, which is why I want to do the Discord for the audio. That's what I'm aiming for. So if we get somebody, so like I said, we'll probably try Sunday afternoon, just to see if we can make it work. And like I said, the cartoon character I will change every so often. But yeah, the timing works great. The timers work. The board to the right or the left works. So yeah, I'm actually thrilled I got this one working. Speaking of Mr. Red Walrus, how are we doing, Red? So yeah, there's my little preview for the chase. And what I'm going to do is just show you guys. Ta-da! So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a test run of this. So like I said, if there's anybody available Sunday afternoonish to help me test run it, let me know. Like I said, it'll be on Discord. I'll do the invites and all that good stuff Sunday, and we'll see if we can make it work. Plus, I got to try to figure out how to keep the trolls out of the Discord chat. All right, so that is the chase. What about IBM's Watson? I could probably put him up there. I'll have to find a good picture of a replica of him. No, not often, but it's like every so often I'll try something and then we'll get one troll that just makes it pointless. We're not going to say what happened the last time I tried to do a Discord thing because it was horrible. It really was. All right, so let's get over to the game show that is working finally. As ladies and gentlemen, is an open game tonight where you can win a fabulous prize with just one answer. No, this is only the third time. This is only the third time. Yeah, but once I realized I was pulling questions that were not good, we realized what was wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an open game for the entire channel to participate in. No forms, no notes or anything of the sort. To win the game, you simply have to answer one question. However, you got to reveal that question one different letter at a time. And to do that, you're going to have to answer the toss-up question. We're going to show you a toss-up question. We're going to show you all the letters in the word and one extra letter. The person who answers that will get to see where that extra letter is in the primary question. You will get one guess at the mystery question. If you get it right, you win the game. If not, we go to the next question. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time to find out. That's the question. And again, I changed all the questions so Red and Rusneck and Spock do not have an advantage. At least I think I changed them all. I hope I did. So your first question on the board. Thank you for that, Red. If you were working with the ore of pentlandite, what metal are you working with? Oh, you didn't give me my pop-up box. Shoot. I think I took a pop-up box out that I needed. If you are working with the ore of pentlandite, you are working with, I've got a right spelling and a wrong spelling. Let's see. It is nickel with the EL. I normally don't count spelling against you unless they all come in at the same time. Then whoever spells it right gets the advantage. In this case, it is Dr. Bunsen. So with that, Dr. Bunsen, we are going to show you all the J's on the board. There is one J on the board. Have fun with your J. No guess. I will give you a hint. Take a guess. It doesn't hurt. The worst you're going to do is be wrong, and we go to the next question anyway. What disease was formerly known as simply consumption? Use the Nickelback spelling. What disease was formerly known as consumption? Too much of a shortcut, Red. It was tuberculosis, and that goes to Rusnak. Tuberculosis, and we give you all the W's. Russ? All the W's on the board. They go great with that one J. Ironically, there are more letters in this question than I thought there were, because we're only missing F, Q, U, W, X, and Z. Or no, X and Z. Purple monkey dishwasher. Not the answer we're looking for. Here is your next question. Only 2 actors have ever won back-to-back Best Actor awards. One was Tom Hanks. Who was the other? And I need to set the timer. Only 2 actors have ever won back-to-back Best Actor awards. One was Tom Hanks. Who was the other? Nope, not Dustin Hoffman. I know Dustin has been nominated a few times back-to-back, but he didn't win back-to-back. I want to say he was nominated, twice, a few times twice. Correct, Dr. Bunsen. It was Spencer Tracy. It was indeed Spencer Tracy. So with that, we are going to show you all the B's on the board. And it's a 1B again. Oh, the randomizer is finally being mean. It was very nice with the red list. It's been pretty good with the one-player games. It's being mean on this one. Nope, it is not Elizabeth Banks. So with that, we go to the next question. You have seen banks that are FICA insured. I am in Missouri, but my accent is Mississippi and English. because I lived most of my life in Mississippi, but I kept some of my mom's English accent. Not much, but some. So I'm kind of a mutt. You have seen banks that are FICA insured by the Federal Insurance What Act? Oh, timer. Duh. I keep forgetting to hit the timer. I gotta set it so I can find a way to like auto set that. You have seen banks that are FICA insured by the Federal Insurance What Act? Nope, not Constitution. And you do not get locked out on a wrong answer. So if you can think of another one, throw another word up there. I meant to say that. I forgot. You have seen banks that are FICA insured by the Federal Insurance What Act? It is the Federal Insurance Contributions Act. No, FICA is known as the Federal Insurance Contributions Act. So close, but so far, Dr. Bunsen. I got it before you did on that one. All right. No T. So we are going to reveal all the T's. This has got to be a good letter. Only 3. Only 3. All right. Because nobody got the letter. Nobody gets to guess. So we go immediately to the next question. Until the 19th century, China's foreign ministry was known as the Hall for Governance of what? Until the 19th century, China's foreign ministry was known as the Hall of Governance of what? Yeah, this one's not countdown, Dr. B. I like that, Dr. B. You're going to be my new Dr. B. Until the 19th century, China's ministry was known as the Hall of for Governance of what? The B stands for the bargain. Yeah, we don't do Botox. We do Bitox. It is the governance of barbarians. Believe it or not, that's what their foreign ministry was. They called every outsider a barbarian. All right. So with that laser, you get to see all the S's on the board. Now, as a reminder, if there is no space in the far right column, the word wraps around to the next line. So, for instance, that S blank blank J blank is a word. The W blank S is a word in itself. The word below that, W, and then those 4 next blanks make up a word. So, Laser, what do you think the answer is to our mystery question? The J is killing you. All right, it is not grapes. So we are going to go to our next question. The highest mountain of Europe, Mount Elbrus, is found in this range. The highest mountain of Europe, Mount Elbrus, is found in this range. It is the Caucasus Mountains. I will say Caucasus, you got close enough. Again, because nobody else put anything in within like an instant, I will accept a little bit of a misspell. But not much. So we are going to reveal the V's, or in this case, the V for you, Russ. And the reason I have to, I'm kind of allowing the misspellings a little, is because I forgot I turned off my pop-up box on this game. So I don't have the actual 100% perfect spelling right in front of me. I need to put my pop-up box in here. It is not steamed hams. I'm trying to think of what the question would be for steamed hams. The next question on the board. What is another name given to an everyday substance known as caoutchouc? Caoutchouc. I have no idea how to say this one. I have no idea how to say this, so I'm taking a penalty drink. Laser getting it first. It was rubber. Caoutchouc is known as rubber. And we are going to reveal all the D's on the board for you, Laser. Only one. Wow, this board is being mean. Wow. No vowels yet. I'm looking at it right on my screen, Dr. B. I'm looking at it right on my screen. Hot ham water. What it does is normally if you type something on your screen, it will recognize yours first. But when it comes through, it timestamps it. What ruler of Egypt did Joanne Fletcher claim to have found the mummy of in 2003? What ruler of Egypt? You guys are going to make me hungry because she's got chicken up there, I think. It's a little Twitch, it's a little restream. It is Nefertiti. It is indeed Nefertiti. And that means, Russ, we're going to show you the L's. We give you one L. All right, Allie, have yourself a good one, my man. All one of them. Yeah, all one L. Let me think. I'm trying to think of what letter, because I know what the question is in my head.
Can you find it? Now you see it. That's how we play. Now.
I know what letter you guys are needing. I know there's a one really good one. Cleopatra's chicken. Not what we're looking for. I'm just trying to picture the questions to some of those answers. The next question on the board. What nuisance demon in Buddhist teaching is said to have tempted Gautama Buddha with visions of beautiful women? What nuisance demon in Buddhist teaching is said to have tempted Gautama with visions of beautiful women? I'm going to have to go look because, like I said, I'm not getting my pop-up box, so give me a minute. It is not Rama. It is not Rama. Rama Lama Ding Dong. Rama was all Egyptian. Nope, not Amar. There we go. It was Mara. I didn't even know this, and I'm a Doctor Who fan, and I'm like, oh, so that's where they got the idea of the snake from, was from Mara in Buddhism. All right, so with that, Laser takes it again. And we have a couple of M's. Yeah, the Eyes of Marta.
Let's all play What's My Line?
I keep forgetting to pay attention to my timer correctly. Nope, not George Clooney. Although George has ended up being, I think, 3 questions. I think of all the times I've done this, I think George Clooney has been involved either in the question or in the answer 3 times. All right, the next question on the board. In astronomy, what is the period from new moon to new moon known as? And I got to look this one up because I think there's a couple of possible spellings. Okay, nope. In astronomy, what is the period from new moon to new moon known as? And I was wondering why I didn't hear anything. Somehow I turned my volume down. No guess. It is known as, and if you guys had seen one of Third Degree's entertainment questions, he had something very similar to this. It's known as synodical. It is known as a synodical period. All right. With that, we go. All right, so there's the G. I'm going to show you guys the question, let you guys think about it for a minute. All right, time's up. Next question. The name of the TV soap opera Santa Barbara can be traced back to what kind of mission established in 1786? The name of the TV soap opera Santa Barbara can be traced back to what kind of mission established in 1786? Well, the best part is, or I'll call it the worst part, is I don't have a lot of games that are not multiple choice laser. So I always have to go find some of my easier ones. It is Franciscan. Very nicely done, Dr. B. And here is one of those key letters. You are going to see the first vowel of the board. The O. A lot of my multiple choice questions are a lot harder because they're multiple choice, but they are still fair questions. Ladies and gentlemen, has solved the question. It's our first vowel movement of the evening. Yes, I feel better. Dr. B, do you want to try to spell out the question? Or shall I just show it? It is indeed Norway. I think it does it all at once. That's why I figured I'd let you decide if you wanted to try to write out what you think the actual question is. Exactly right. Although I think it's two N's. We'll find out in her name. Oh, there we go. I do have it going one at a time. It goes across and back, then across and back. Ice skating, Olympic, and movie star Sonia Henney was born in what nation? Or which nation? It was indeed Norway. So, congratulations, Dr. B. You are our winner tonight. And with that, because we're going to actually have a short night tonight, you get your choice of what's behind curtain number 1 or curtain number 2. Which of those would you like? You were thinking Bridget Nielsen? All right, number 2 it is. And you get over to my prize pile. Just for you. What if the... No, it's not attached. Just for you, Dr. B, you are getting... This is actually a prize I had. It doesn't want to shut off. All right, we'll do it this way. It is from the Masters of the Universe. It is the Triclops Micro Bust. So congratulations, Dr. B. Triclops is now yours. No, it's not attached. See? So congratulations, my friend. That is now yours. All right, so I'm going to change the name on this flip. Careful with the camera, you dummy. So I'm going to change the name on this one to Dr. Bunsen. So Dr. B, when you get a chance, whisper me or email me your mailing address. And I will put this one, trying to think where I want to put, I will put this one up with the box. In the same box Lasers is in. Just so I know where it's at. Like I said, I'm running out of room for stuff that needs to go. So, congratulations, Dr. B. That is now yours. Guys, we're going to wrap it up early tonight. Yes, you have the Skeletor one. And I don't remember who has the third one. What does it say under the Get in Touch? If it says DeSaintFan1@gmail.com, yes, that will work. All right. So, before we get out of here, we are going... Let me make sure he's on. Because I don't want to rate him if he's not there. Yes, he is there. So we are going to send you guys. I can't remember if it works when I do it from the bot. We're going to send you guys over to Liquid Courage. Just tell him I sent you. And as we always say around here, be good to yourself, be good to your friends, be good to your neighbors, but be good to your strangers, because those strangers tomorrow, or to those strangers of today, might be your best friends of tomorrow. So with that, guys, we will see you guys on Saturday. And like I said, if I can get somebody to help me out with the Discord test on Sunday, just feel free to stop by. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a very good afternoon. And we will see you guys Saturday.